Okay, guys, we're back for a potentially just a short video. I don't know how long this one's going to last, actually, because this was, I believe, part of a quest line with Dagran and Brinthe earlier that we just never got around to finishing off because we got distracted going through the Ringing Deeps at the time, and this quest has been up here collecting dust. So let's go ahead and speak with Brinthe because she and Dagran Jr. are hanging out in this unusual building a little ways north of Dornogal, up in the Isle of Dorn.
Speak for the machines.
And she says to the name of the quest was A Place Forgotten. I cannot describe what this place feels like to me. It is oppressive. Oh, Jesus, suffering. We're talking. Okay. Oh, is this going to be female oppressive BS? Is this another woke quest line? All right, I'll shrug it off for now. We'll see where they're going with this. I cannot think. The urge to turn back is strong.
Task resumed.
The old orders. Long ago, there were once plans to build a tunnel through the mountain into Dornogal. Before excavation could begin, the surrounding area was suddenly abandoned. There is no record of what happened, only a deterrence, the field that keeps Earthen away from this region. Every part of my cognitive matrix is pressing for me to leave, but we must persist. The device's signal indicates something lies within the nearby tower. So we're gonna investigate the nearby tower and see why
The deeps continue to ring.
she's being thinking that she shouldn't be here. Alright, so I was one of the signal. I'll see if I cannot get the device working. You go on inside the packet. Alright, and there's the forgotten weapon rack that we inspect. The surrounding weapon cache and other supplies are covered in thick cobwebs and dust. There are gaps where several weapons are missing, presumably taken to be used. Despite this, it appears that no one has been here for a long time. And we're gonna go upstairs. Head on to the upstairs. Alright. A petrified parchment is found. And petrified ironwood parchment. Thousands of years have left this ironwood parchment fossilized. So this is a parchment that's been around for a couple of millennia, that no eyes have looked at this parchment for over 2,000 years, at least. Alright. And the parchment says Watcher Galen has grown paranoid. She asks us what has become of Watcher Dornick. We have claimed ignorance, but she has been interrogating our kin and then collecting their memory gems. She will stumble upon one of us soon, or worse, find our armaments cache. We must make a move tonight. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and meet Dagran outside the tower now. Alright. Activate the device, Valvalian. It's reacting to whatever is affecting Brinthe. Watcher Galen has grown. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. That's the thing we just read. Alright, so arcade. Witness a long forgotten memory. Alright. Dornick earned his fate. Both defied directives. Misuse memory gems, lapse in judgment, you will be repurposed. Watch over no more, instead, safeguard your what? Okay, that looked like a titan of some kind. An unseen entity. Not entirely sure what that was.
I want to see everything.
Alright, so I'm not sure what's affecting Brinthe, but it's clear she's in pain. I offered to escort her back to the city, but she refused. I will stay here and make sure she does not take a turn for the worse, and try and figure this device out more too.
Keep your eyes open.
Forget what you found in that tower. Did you see Oh, forget what you found in the tower. Did you see that? Those look like Titan Watchers, yeah, indeed. But what does it all mean? And who were they?
Make sure to take notes.
Alright. And
I attend to the archive.
Brinthe is, she's shuddering in fear from whatever that was. And we speak with Dagran again.
Some time to think.
And Dagran has a new quest for us called The Old Guard. Dornogal, Galen. I've heard those names at the proscenium. But who was speaking? They were not happy with Galen and those earthen bodies. Repurposed, like reprogrammed? To protect what? Let's chase the other signal. Looks like it heads up into the hills. I'm going to stay here with Brinthe and investigate this tower further. You take the device. So follow the signal and witness a second memory. All right, let's learn a little bit more about about those type memories that we got being shown to us right now.
Adventure.
The voice seems to indicate that perhaps something else is here. Did you not say there was another signal? We should track it. Affirmative, but I would exercise caution. There would be unknown dangers locked away here. Alright, well, we'll find out in just a moment here. Okie doke, so it's just, okay, so we're going to investigate a collapsed tunnel. First, we mine. Alright, here's our collapsed tunnel right here. Oh, we got okay. And we use the device to see another memory. Let's see what we got. Oh! Something attacks us! Vault breach! Structural collapse! Protocol activity. A manifested protocol. Alright. Must protect. Another thing of iron aya. A little bit more ore. And the pain, it's gone. I can think clearly.
So much to discuss.
You saw another memory, and it attacked you. Ah, that's all. I mean, I'm so glad you were okay. He was going to say, that's awesome. While you were tracing that signal, I found more notes. I put them together for you to read. It's more about Dornogal and Galen, but it looks like we know where Galen ended up, at least without him, buried under tons of rock. But what was she guarding? What was so important that she repurposed the safeguard for What was so important that she was repurposed to safeguard it for thousands of years? Ah, we have more questions than answers, but then I like it.
Sorry, I got distracted.
I have so many questions now, more than I have answers. Yes, but at least now we know what questions to ask. True. Like, who is that voice? A keeper? What was Galen reprogrammed to protect? I have questions as well, but I am sure we will learn the answers in time. Okay, before we conclude, let's find out what's in that. Let's find out what's in this letter, shall we? Okay, the first few pages seem to be notes cataloging different cuts of stone from a quarry to be used to continue constructing at Site 0. You continue sketches of some of the larger stones as those used as keystones in the Arches of Dornogal. Then suddenly the ledger changes, and it says, I feel compelled to write. I am making a note to dispose of this later. There is something inside of me, calling. Perhaps it is the Titans. Its voice is mournful. I feel perhaps anger. Is this sadness? But only the Keepers, the Watchers, and the Titans feel such things. No, it is something else. I will devote some processing to it. You flip through more notes. Okay, you flip through more notes and sketches of stones before finding another page of writing. And this page says, I have discovered what I feel. It is unease. The emotion is directed at the Watchers, Dornick and Gallen. They have their reasons, I am sure, for deactivating many of us at their discretion, but my programming or something else tells me something is not right. I should speak to those within my sector group, someone who has discretion. There are more sketches of stones, but there is also an almost perfect black and white rendering of an Eye of Topaz butterfly. And then the writing continues. Alright, so we have an Eye of Topaz butterfly insignia. Alright. Can't remember what that thing signifies. I'll have to look that up. And the next page says, I did not know so many of us felt the same about Dornick and Gallen. When our keeper brought them to us, we rejoiced and proposed to name the fortress we were building in their honor. Okay, so we have a fortress that's going to be named after them. Unless we came across it already, which I don't know if we did or not. I'm drawing a blank. Can't remember if we did that or not. Alright. But now many of us are in agreement. Our blessed keeper may not soon return. We must do something about Dornick. We cannot lose more of us to his rages. So maybe the large keeper that we saw earlier was Dornick, in that first memory that we saw. Gallen we will spare. She is cold and apathetic, but has done no real harm. So... Jesus. Once again, the female is the one that's apathetic and did no real harm, but the male, oh, he's the one that's full of rage and is the bad one. This common theme is still sticking it to us, sticking it to us awful men, folks. All right, this page is an itemized list of stockpiled weapons, armor, and earthen names. It was a formidable army, and the armory that you discovered does not seem to contain all their weapons. And the next page says, we are ready. At the beginning of the second ship cycle, we will march to the Keeper's villa outside Site 0. Hopefully, Dornick will be resting there. After taking many losses, Watcher Dornick has been deactivated. All of us had returned to our tasks by the beginning of Prime Shift. Watcher Gallen has not yet noticed Dornick's absence. There are some half-hearted stone sketches on this page. The sketcher's hand is usually unsteady. Alright, and the final page. Watcher Gallen has asked us what has become of Watcher Dornick. We have claimed ignorance. We don't know. We have no idea what happened. But she has been interrogating different Earthen and then deactivating them. She will stumble upon one of us soon. We must make a move tonight. The rest of the pages are blank. So they do have plans to deactivate this one as well. So the Earthen rebel, and they take out the Keepers and the Watchers and the those that hold sway over them. So that's where we're at apparently. Okay. All right, and this is the Titan Knitter. I got a feeling we may need this down the road, so let's go ahead and keep this in the bags for now, for sure. And this one, the ledger, we will put into our regular bag once again. The next time I go to a regular bank, we'll put a couple of these extra things that we picked up in that bank. All right, well, that is going to do it for that chapter. We've got a little backstory of the Earthen and the Titans now. So that's a little something extra for the story. That gives us a little foreshadowing as to what will happen when the last Titan expansion comes out in several years' time. So that's that, folks. That'll do it for this video. When we come back, we'll go back down into the Ringing Deeps, or perhaps continue on with the main quest line. I haven't decided yet, but until then, thanks for joining me on this one, guys, and we'll see you next time.